Hello and welcome to Ghost Recon Wildlands. My name is Slizer and today we're in the Caimanes region. And this region is going to be much like the last one in Mojocoyo, because the missions are really quite simple. It's go to X and destroy Y. But before we can do that, let's learn about the buchon El Cerebro.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother.
Interesting.
Slaughtered his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California.
Nice.
Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caimanes.
Ah.
From Caimanes, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine.
Jesus Christ.
Downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic.
That's a lot of
From there,
cocaine.
floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these
How do they not get
semi-submersibles
detected?
will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion
You mean
dollar criminal
submarines?
enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If
I'm
we're gonna
surprised
take
they don't
down
already
these
use
ships,
submarines.
we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
Oh, not a problem. So, he's basically a smart friggin' dude, and we're going to blow up all this shit. So the first one is over here.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Okay, we can do that. So we come up to the area, and because the sub has to basically be destroyed with explosives, I'm not going to make too much of an effort to mask my presence. So I'm just going to duck in some bushes here and use the drone to blow it up. You know, it's a relatively simple mission, so we may as well use simple means. So here's the sub, here's my drone, here's an explosion.
Don't get slack with that security.
And now we have to do it twice more. So we're in location number 2, and there's another drug sub somewhere around here. And I'm going to follow much the same method
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
and blow it up with a drone. No use wasting time sneaking through an area you don't need to. Ah, there we go. That's where the submarine is.
Demo over here. Keep security tight.
And we'll just drop the drone in next to it, and kaboom!
Submarine destroyed. Let's get the fuck out of here.
One more location to go. So I'm in the location of drug sub number 3, and as you can see, the submarine is over there somewhere. And I'm just stealth swimming to the other side of this river. And oh shit, there's an enemy there. Stealth! Stealth! Stealth swim!
Hang back before you spot.
You can only stay underwater for a certain amount of time. Alright. And just, ooh, give that guy a good smack to the face.
Sticking close to the sandbag emplacement.
And I should be able to use my drone from over here. Oh my god. There we go, just stop that from playing. My apologies, that was unprofessional of me.
Spotted. That brings us to 10.
And there's a jammer over there
Drone's
somewhere,
fucked up.
but
Jamming
the
us. Got a tango.
submarine is here, so
I
it
got a
should
Cerebro
be...
brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out.
Can I
fast.
blow it up? No, back up a bit. Oh, a bit more. Did that get it? Oh, it didn't get it, and I've just revealed my intentions. Okay. You know what I can do, though? We can try a mortar strike.
Rebels for mortar fire.
And it should work, because I've successfully done that before. Yeah, there it goes.
Objective complete.
The way Cerebro's can
Wait.
Sniper,
So now that we've bombarded the area, and we're being shot at,
get the hell out of there.
the next place to go is... Let's see, in order. Wrong menu. In order, the next one is the boat ride. However, the closest mission is the prototype, so I'm going to do that first.
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry, and torch the rest.
So we're going to steal some shit and blow some shit up. To the prototype submarine. This region is actually one of the most boring ones in the entire game, I reckon. Like, 4 of the 6 missions are blow up submarines. Or at least 3 of the missions are blow up submarines, and one of them is blow up a prototype that I can't remember what it looks like. I think every time I've done this mission it has been with friends, and every time it's been a friend that's blown it up and not me, so I've never actually seen it. Now I think there might be a drone jammer somewhere around here. I'm gonna get up top and have a look around with my binoculars. But first of all, we got to take out this scout. Sorry, sir. It was for a noble cause, yes. There is a drone jammer over there.
Hang back,
And I was almost immediately spotted. So I can't launch a drone
Eyes on the gun turret.
I got a third
to
target.
do my dirty work for me. Unfortunate. I was enjoying cheesing every mission. Anytime you want to spot them.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
got a couple of
Remains
Alright.
fine. Tell
I'm
me
going to
where.
take a moment to mark as many of the enemies as possible.
I'd ask the rebels
and I'll
to
be right
define an
back.
area for us.
Well, as usual, you don't have to worry about people spotting you if there's no one left to spot you, so I've just cleared out the base. Because that was the quickest and simplest means of doing this. Now the question is, how do I get in here? Not this way. There we go. See, because like I said before, I've never actually been in the submarine building. So I'm not entirely sure how you get in it. Is there a door? Oh, it's here, okay. And it looks more like a torpedo than anything. So I just have to blow that up, cool. Let's smack a C4 on there.
Primed and in place.
That should be more than enough. Oops.
Let's gather some info we can take. See if we can't grab something that tells us what else Cerebro is working on.
Okay, and now I have to steal the schematica. See, this is the part that I usually do. Run inside
That bird on
and
patrol.
hack at the computer. There's a pretty slick CRT monitor sitting there.
Got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research, and we took out his prototype. The
Nice.
project's foobarred for sure.
Alright, so we're done here, and now we're going to go to the other mission, which is that one. The boat ride.
There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Caimanes. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects.
Sounds
We're
good.
gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
Cool. Stealing shit. So I figured that because I have to steal a boat, I may as well get there in a boat. Because it seemed like a simple enough idea. It was also the shortest route. Oh. Alright. Well, this is as far as we can go by boat. So I'm going to sit here and not call rebel spotting. I'll actually just use the drone because I'm not sure where the enemies are.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
There's a couple around here.
Just spotted one with submachine
Anybody
guns.
inside this building? No. Anybody over this way? No again. You know what? We can do rebel spotting because I can actually see the area. And they spotted barely anyone, so this might be fairly easy.
Listen up. We steal the boat and then take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
I mean, we're not going to have a choice. The cartel have the rivers pretty well locked down in this
Sniper in
province.
the tower, marking an enemy.
Okay, so there were a few enemies that the rebel spotting didn't pick up. But for the most part, it looks like there's not that many threats to deal with, so I'll get out my 5.7 lady killer. And we'll go steal the boat. Oh, wow, that was a bit close. Another guy I haven't spotted. Well, ran straight in front of his minigun. You see, if I were to run directly in front of you in real life, you would immediately know that I ran past you, would you not? For some reason, the enemies in this game are made incredibly stupid.
Okay, we're still
They don't understand what's a human and what's not. Now, there was another enemy around here. There was a third one. He must have gone somewhere else. Which I'm okay with. It means there's one less person to deal with here. Can actually grab my sniper rifle out though and wait for him to stop moving. And zoom in a bit. And the target's quite a bit smaller. Nice. Whoop. That was quite loud. And I'm currently using the SR-25 sniper rifle, which I believe is found in this province. So we'll go around. I could have just jumped in the water and swam across, but then that little heavy man over there would probably have seen me. Alright. Another guy over here, and he didn't see it coming. Poor guy. Okay. Alright, he's just spotted a body. Quick. Alright. Double tap him in the back, he has no chance. So now, I gotta drive this piece of shit away.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. It's some kind of old Caiman hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit.
And for fun, we'll just, like, tell them to machine gun everyone along the way.
Still think you're 22 or something?
Whoa! What the hell happened there?
I'm sure you are.
Oh! Shit, I was too busy looking at the car that appeared out of nowhere and dove straight into the river.
They've seen us. We rattled somebody's cage.
Giddy up, little boat.
That LT's getting away. Engaging tangos.
So the rivers aren't quite as well locked down as I thought they were. Oop, just jump over the edge of the pier there. Can we jump over this pier too? Oh, yes we can. Run the guy over and splashed him into the water. It's probably also damaging the boat as well, so I probably shouldn't do it. But it's pretty fun. There's a lot of resource containers I'm noticing along these piers and little jetties and stuff. I get the feeling there's a lot of them that I haven't collected on my main character too. Because I use my main character to play multiplayer with my friends, and just all over the place there are resources I haven't collected and such. Okay, so gently jump the boat over the pier and back it up real slow. Oh, and that's a helicopter. So I'd like to park this boat as quickly as possible so I can shoot that helicopter down.
Let Bowman know she can never crew pick
Cool,
up the boat.
there we go.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
I mean, it's a boat with armor and some machine guns. I don't understand what's so sophisticated about that.
And the gear we intercepted and the intel
Pretty
we
sure the
found on
US
El
Coast
Cerebro's
Guard uses
prototype.
boats like that.
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro.
So we
The
know
intel
who
you
he
brought in
is
helped us
and
connect the
where
dots.
he is.
I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist.
Negative. His OPSEC
Oh,
is
never mind, we don't know where he
multiple
is.
Safe houses. Never stops at the same place
But
twice
we
in
will in a
row,
moment.
all 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Cool. So now we're gonna go and take his assistant. Final mission of this region takes place in Puerto Chico. At least the beginning of it does.
We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
So I'm in Puerto Chico. And I'm gonna need to take a car.
Hang on, I'll drive.
And we just hop inside the mission radius. Park us like here. And wow, that toucan flew incredibly close to the screen.
Get out, todo bien.
Okay, send up the drone and spot the guy.
I see a second target. Got eyes
That's
on
some
this one.
Unidad.
He's got a lot of background.
Some cartel around here.
I've got eyes on the assistant.
There he is.
Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
So now we're gonna follow him. And so I gotta wait for him to get in his car and drive away. So I'm gonna hop in my car and wait.
Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it.
What do you mean we're made? We're only just suspected. Nobody saw anything. What kind of bullshit is that? See, it even says remain undetected. So now I just gotta follow this guy. Straight past an Unidad base. That's great. Real nice. Oh, that's an Unidad soldier. Excuse me. I'm getting a bit too close. He might spot me. Some missions, like, you can barely even get within 100 meters of the car because they start spotting you. Like, there's one mission in particular. It's actually in Narco Road. That it's like, follow this car and, you know, scan what they're talking about to get intel. But as the player, you miss all the intel because as soon as you get close enough to hear what the enemies are saying, they start seeing you, so you have to back up. So you basically get 2 words every few seconds and you just don't understand anything that's going on. It's an absolute piece of shit game design. Anyway, rant over. The guy's not suspicious of the minivan that's following him and driving quite dangerously. And also quite close. Still hasn't seen me though, so that's good. Alright, so he's gonna turn in there. And I'm actually gonna get up on this hill. If the minivan lets me.
This is the place.
Alright.
El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
Now send up my drone, and it's jammed, which is unfortunate.
My drone's being jammed.
But the good thing is that the mission zone actually takes place all the way over there, so I'm just going to cut forward. Right, slight change of time and day, and I may or may not be replaying the mission. And the reasoning for that is just, you know, issues I had, and distractions and all that. And you may notice that I'm not stealthing it, and that's because I can't be bothered to stealth the mission again. Can I blow these fences up? Answer is yes. Yes, I can. So instead of stealthing, I'm just going to run in and shoot up the place. Most of the time I play this mission, it ends up like that anyway, because El Cerebro is not followed, but surrounded by like 7 or 8 enemies. And I just can't be bothered to try and sneak around them. Just gonna stay down for a second and let my body recover. I don't think that... oh, there we go. That got him. Okay, my health is back. A little bit. There we go. Got some hit markers on that guy. Kill that one. Whoa, okay. Somebody shooting from behind.
Tango's by the house.
Yes, I can see them. And El Cerebro El Cerebro looks like he's making a run for it. Fucking up all my words here. And, oh, shouldn't shoot that one. He's the guy I'm here to grab. And I got shot in the behind. Should have turned around, but I tried to get to cover. Anytime. Oh, had to wait for the other guy to come and stab me with a needle.
Fucking hell!
No reason why. Alright, there's a guy below me. Hopefully I don't get shot by him.
Which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
Alright, there we go.
I planned all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Please shut the fuck up, dude. He's got some pretty dumb tribal tattoos or some bullshit.
It maximizes my chances of survival. survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
Oh, listen to me, dude. If it were up to me, no escape plan would be viable. If we didn't need the information you possess, I would have shot you in the head already. And we're away! So now, just a short flight over to that mountaintop. Alright.
How we feel every time you open your mouth.
I have made it safely. There was no complications of any kind. Despite the mess I made at the base, there were no helicopters or anything coming after me, which I thought was quite surprising. So now we gotta just bundle this guy in the door and interrogate him.
Ma'am, Nidhi will be looking for me.
Is that right?
Because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic?
He sounds like a 6-year-old that's pretending to be a smoker.
For centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do.
Not true. Being around for a long time does not make one thing more significant than another thing.
Are you taking me to Nidhia, or are we waiting for her?
Oh, please just let me shoot him.
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion?
Damn, son.
For their dicks?
Oh, well, now you ruined it. You didn't have to say for their dicks. We figured that part out. Prison, neo-Nazis, men. You can figure it out for yourself.
Do you think the Jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that
I don't think Jaguars are capable of emotional reasoning, but whatever.
Convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro.
She sounds like she's about to cry.
I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
So we grabbed a fucking idiot instead of the guy we were aiming for. That's unfortunate.
Let's get back to it.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right
Okay.
Either
So
way, we
El
put the
Cerebro
cartel's
extracted,
submarine
except
fleet out
not
of
really.
business. It could take years to get that program running again.
But we did still destroy the
Trail's cold for
subs,
now.
just like they
Roman will
said,
keep
so
her
that's
ear to
good.
the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
So, that's all for this episode of Ghost Recon Wildlands. I hope you enjoyed watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time.